Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Hive Blight. It is a tactical autobattler, tactical bug autobattler, made by the developers of Bounty of One, which I was really curious what they were cooking up, and it's actually a really solid autobattler. I normally want nothing to do with bugs, but these are nice and cute, colorful, and cartoonish enough that it doesn't bug me too much. Or anyway, it's made by Optiz Onion, who were kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video, and as part of that, I should mention that Hive Blight is available now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. So with that, let's dive in. Oh, that's interesting. So we can select a primary clan. So, focus on combat healthy units with big damage and care little for range capabilities. Sweet Symphony. So, playing music partying. Or the silent Cababale. Let's go for a Sweet Symphony. Usually the Sweet Symphony enjoy frivolous activities. They spend their time playing music, partying, and entertaining other clans whenever possible. Faced with a fungal threat, they've come together to offer support to the war effort. Oh, so we can actually see who they start with. So whenever an ally gets healed, also gain 2 shield. Starting unit Ambrose and Gustav. Tempo. So increases attack speed, which is really nice. So we can actually see the different starting characters. Kind of basic. Galahad, Execution. 1 shattered to enemies around him. And then, on attack, heals itself by its damage. Ranged. Ambush applies 6. Interesting. But I think I'm going to go for these guys. Tempo seems kind of fun. Oh, select a symbiote. So I only get 1 of them. Let's go for Gustav then. Secondary clan. So we're pairing it with somebody else. So range, shoot 2 random enemies whenever an ally dies. We need something that's a good tank. So probably one of these lads. Kirk is interesting just because he's got spikes. Not much for durability though. Yeah, this guy heals themselves, which is kind of useful and could potentially pair well with that. I don't know. Maybe we do? Because, yeah, Berserk fully heal, gain extra attack speed and fast, so it moves faster. Overkill, leftover damage, kills nearby enemy. It hits nearby enemies, which could be really good. I kind of feel like I want to go for Kirk, though. And we're not going to mess with Blight level because, this game's actually kind of challenging. I know the devs had questioned whether or not like I should play on a higher difficulty because I'm good at these games. The answer is I'm not. I'm just really good at intuiting which games are kind of, or what combos are kind of good in these games. Alright, well this is working out great. So I have a health meter at the top, and that's something I need to concern myself with. As I play through this, as I play through this, we're actually going to be losing Elixir of Life to heal them back up to full. So we kind of want to get our hands on a healer character if we can. So we can now deploy another character. When hit, 3 health to another wounded ally, which is kind of good. Amadeus ranged. On attack, +1 damage to the lowest attack enemy. So Amadeus is a good support character. Ambrose is kind of a healer. I don't know, let's go for Amadeus for the time being. So I could reinforce the party, get somebody else, or we could do a fight. This lets me combine items together. We're kind of looking for, I don't know actually, I don't really have much of a plan. So this one would give me a different character to add to my roster, but isn't necessarily a good one right now. And we don't have slots. These will get me more characters, which is super helpful. And we don't usually get a whole lot of options to get more. So, I don't know. Why don't we go along the bottom side? Or no, why don't we go top down? Because we don't need more recruits right now. So I'll dodge that until we can get something better. Okay, and then we're just going to have these 2 in the back. Pull them all in. So no healing. That is the one thing we need to work on. However, this guy does an incredible job of at least tanking. And I think these two hopefully will be able to, like, bounce back and forth boost-wise. Maybe. Yeah, Kirk barely took a hit. So what does this give me? When healed, gain shield. Which I like if I had healing. I mean, I'll put it on Kirk anyway, because why not? But... and I know there's a perk that makes it so Kirk can actually retaliate at a range, which is going to be huge. We just have to find it. Alright, what does this give me? Extra health per current power is kind of nice. Do I want to go shopping? I think so. Okay, so we can deploy somebody else. Percival seems halfway interesting. Most of the rest are kind of okay. Yeah, 3 spikes. Berserk hits all enemies for double your spikes. And then lose all spikes. Nikolai works well with healing. Actually does a decent chunk of damage. I don't know. Do we want to grab Nikolai? Sure. And go from there. So what do we have? So the lower half are trinkets. Those apply to the whole party. The top half are equipment. Temp health equal to its shield value. Execution heals, which actually is really good. On attack, 2 health to another wounded ally. So that might actually be really good. The main question is, are any of these bottom ones very useful? Yeah, Honey Lollipop would be huge. Healthy Rose would just make Spike Guy even tougher. Shoot. And we don't have any of these. So do I want to grab 2 random things, or do I want to grab a trinket? I think I'm going to grab the Sappy Staff and the pin. So in that case, we want to skip the blacksmith, as it's not going to benefit me at all. Enemies start with spikes. I think that's fine. Okay, which of you two attack the fastest? Okay, so I think they're all going to be focused on him. That gives him a ton of shield. Put him in the back. Seems like most of these guys are focused on him, which is what we want. Oh. Give him that, sure. Well, that worked out great. Because, yeah, more or less, they all just bounce off of him and his spikes. Okay, so I could grab Bark Plate. What is this? Tempo. Ooh. Castanuts. Yeah, so Tempo heal all allies. So that's actually quite good, because we have a Tempo character. Okay, so we have a Wandering Merchant, but that's not worth it. What's this one? So upon arriving in a small glade, you witness a merchant's carriage, fleeing a horde of blighted horrors. The merchant should be able to escape if he were to leave his wares behind. What should he do? Seize the opportunity. Okay, so we could actually steal some things, or fight back the dreaded abominations. Hard fight, but we maybe get a good trinket. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so one thing I haven't actually showed off yet. Plonk them there, put him behind. He's got our tempo, and is now our team healer. Okay, so one thing I haven't actually showed off yet is this. So this is the encyclopedia. So you can see just like the various stats for the characters and explanations of what they do. But this is doing the wingspan thing. I mean, it's not necessarily wingspan, but I really, really like Oh, okay, it's not actually doing the full wingspan thing, but you see a picture of the actual bug itself. Weevils are kind of cute, if weird. But they actually have like little story elements for each of these characters. So his name is a reference to Gustav Holst. Like every single character has this. I was kind of hoping I get like real bug facts mixed in, but I'm totally fine with just cute insect photo. And then, yeah, name is a reference to composer Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakoff, wrote Flight of the Bumblebee. Oh, that's fun. Is that actually true of like all of these characters? Gustav Holst. Oh yeah, we already saw that. Amadeus. Nope. Kirk. Knight Kirk. Oh, Knight Kirk from the Souls series. Okay. I appreciate that. Why not? Golden egg bug. Alright. But they're actually going for like some level of deep lore here. Wow, they are starting to hurt him kind of bad. Still could be worse. Okay, and this gets me a trinket. So items in shops cost less. Oh. In that case, do we want to do something like... I think we want to go... Yeah, I could do this. These three? Okay, so how are we going to do this? Why are they all pointed this direction? Maybe it's just kind of a default thing to point that way. One way or another. I think this is largely fine. Having him with a high starting strength or starting shield should make him pretty punchy. Oh, they're called Chungus. What's the Chungus? Oyster mushroom. Well, that's kind of fun. Yeah, so every one of these has one. That's fun. Yeah, the mushrooms and the creatures alike. Okay. So, yep, had plenty of healing. So this is mostly working. I wonder if I can get another Allegro. So start of combat, highest health ally gains 3 spikes. Allies that have no equipment gain extra attacks. No, let's go for aluminum foil. Which I guess is Nicolage. That's kind of fine. Okay, Wandering Merchant. Oh, these are so much cheaper. So when healed, gain 2 max HP. Vine Lyre gives them more HP. Oh, everything is cheaper. When it gets healed, it heals for an additional 1. I think I'm going to go for that. Oh, wow, that discount is absurd, actually. Okay, so we're fighting against an actual, like, champion here. Ranged on attack, extra attack speed to one of its allies. So, Mold Mage. Mold Mages are students of the great Mycelium Herald. They use their power to bolster their allies' abilities. And they're based on the Earth Star. Earth Star mushrooms look like tiny stars on the ground because their outer layers peel back into points, opening up to release spores. Huh. Alright. Well, shall I just give this guy the bonuses? I think so. We want them all to be focused on him. Oh boy. So that hurt. Actually, not as much as I thought it was going to, but that did hurt. Okay, allies have more spikes. Close combat gets more attack speed. Let's keep going for Sharpened Shell. So we didn't lose, but that definitely hurt. And we get Echo Bell. On attack, if this unit has at least 3 attack, it loses 3 and gives 1 to all other allies, which is actually extremely good. So I can either evolve a unit or gain health and max health. I think I'm going to evolve a unit. Do I want to boost Kirk? I think I will. Kirk very much is our frontliner and needs to live. I don't know if this is going to save him exactly, but it's at least going to make him extremely lethal to anything shooting at him. Okay, respawn fiery circles. When an enemy dies, lose 15. Fight is won when she dies. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to put Nikolaj there. We're going to put him here. We're going to have these two here. That should be good. Okay, and we have Echo Bell, which I think I'm going to put on Amadeus. On attack, yeah, extra damage to the lowest damage ally. I'm just going to have him kind of trigger the Echo Bell himself. Okay, this is kind of working. Oh, yep. Just exploded them. Yeah, the spike build seems to be working reasonably well. So every living ally gives you money. Whenever an ally gets healed, gains shield. I think I want to go for the Teeth Breaker. And see what I can do with this. So, do we want to go here? I think so. Reinforced party. Yeah, because these are level 2. So, overkill. When hit, bonus damage. Yeah, do we want to grab Hercules? Sure. Now, do I have any items to fuse yet? I don't. What we want is to go shopping more than anything else. So I guess we're just going to go down. Okay, I'm going to take his stuff off, move him over here. Okay. So a couple of guys are going to be hitting him, which should be fine. And yeah, Kirk does just insane damage in retaliation. The only thing I need to do is get him some sustainability. I mean, more stuff like the Teeth Breaker would be huge. Alright, we'll get another Birch Buckler, which is fine. Get another character. When hit, heals wound an ally. 6 spikes. Hits all enemies for double your spikes, then lose all spikes. I mean, now Percival's actually kind of good. I get another dagger. I didn't realize how on rails I was going to be here. It's honestly fine. Okay. So this is a bit messy. Now the one option we do have is I could leave like Gustav or Amadeus out. Oh, that's not helpful in the slightest. Oh, I can actually fit 5. Okay. Oh. Put them there. Okay, we want to just keep these guys out of harm's way. Okay, so who do we give the attack speed to? Him? Yeah, because we want him to attack quickly. Swap these two. Okay. Because, yeah, this guy... let's see. Yeah, high stealth ally gains 3 spikes. That should be good. Okay. Ooh. Kirk did not live, which is an issue. So we kind of need this guy to be out in front in such a way that he takes a bunch of damage. Now, unfortunately, the enemy damage just goes way up. Ranged units have extra attack speed. Allies have more spikes. We won, but it hurt. Okay. So Kirk... When it says hits all allies... How many exactly? Okay. I'm gonna have him out there. He kind of just explodes and does a ton of damage. Yeah, he's a bomb. Which actually works. It cost me a little bit of elixir of life, and that is going to be a huge issue. As far as, like, getting this run to go, but it's better than losing all my guys constantly. Okay, combine those together. Combine these together. And I think I'm going to roll this twice. Just in case I get really lucky. Namely, we also just need more stuff. Well, there's more castanuts. Okay. So at the edge of the clearing, you find a small caravan. They are most likely refugees fleeing the Blight. As you approach, you notice that they seem in disarray. Upon further explanation, the elder explains, "Thief, he fooled us all. We were nice enough to let him join us, and he took it all, our elixir. What were we going to do? We'll never make it to the Hive. So we could bring the culprit to justice, or we could share some of our elixir of life with them." Curious what this is. Okay, units with tempo have extra attack speed, which is really nice. I wish I had more units with tempo. Okay. So this would give me another T2 unit, which is good. Yeah, let's go this direction. Grab Ambroise. And figure it out. So I do have too many characters, is an issue. Okay, extra health per current. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give him that. Because he doesn't have that much health to begin with. Yeah, overkill when hit bonus. Yeah, because I'd like to combine the castanuts, but I can't really. Give him that. Okay, we're overburdened. Do I want to just take this guy back for the time being? I like Ambroise. I just don't know if I'm going to use Ambroise. Okay, let's give him the Executioner's Axe, because that might actually give him some survivability. Yeah, that Spike Blast is huge. Unfortunately, after that, he There's pretty much no way to stop him from getting toasted. He just has too many guys focused on him. Still, it's better than most. Okay. So what do we get off this? Money every time you enter a shop? I think I'll grab that. So now we really want to go shopping. Much as we possibly can. So this would let me upgrade my characters, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because I think currently... Oh, is there no way I can see the upgrades on Amadeus? Currently have no way of upgrading them. Do I want the shop though? Yeah, we're going shopping. Enemies start with 6 spikes. Get a random equipment. I mean, sure. That's a lot. Okay, we kind of want them to just explode him. Yeah, let's do it. Because a lot of the little guys are just going to explode and die the moment they kill him. Okay, that wasn't exactly true. We are definitely going to need some more boosts, though. Echo Bell, and some more nectar. Okay, merchant. Allies gain health for every... yeah. So what else do we have? Chestnut helm's kind of nice. I can buy one of these. I mean, I guess I'm going to grab that. Okay, so because of this, we have more HP, Scavenger, and Fast. Lowest max HP and priority. Okay, so that means we can cycle some things out. Because I think that ends up being him, which is perfect. Put him in the back, but I'm going to take the castanets off. Okay. Yeah, this affects every couple of attacks. I guess I'm just going to put that there. Okay. No, he's only got 80 HP. And we don't have anything... yeah, so they're all focused on him. So in that case, I guess I'm just going to put this guy in the mix. Because I think, yeah, that makes them all focused on him. Okay. I'll just go for the damage on that guy. So, this way, no matter what, they're still going for Percival. Are they? I have no idea. Okay, so that hurt a little. That hurt a lot, frankly. But it kind of worked out. Yeah, Vine Lyre, more Castanets. I'm going to try and go for that. Because I wonder if you can actually combine 4 of them together. Okay, that's better. And then we get the Mycelium Herald. Now, elites are alive, gains invincible and bloom. Bloom. Does it instead of attacking. Ooh. Okay. Which of these groups does the most amount of damage? I don't know. I think I'm going to put Percival up here. Kirk there. These guys are all ranged. So that should have Ambroise there. Okay, should be kind of good. Let's see. Give him the birch buckler. Do we? No. What's the one where they gain damage based on their current health? Or no, that's health based on the current damage. Oh. I can't really do too much with that. Here, let's put those there at the very least. Yeah, so that just makes Kirk extremely tanky. Is that fine? No, I'm gonna swap these. There we go. I guess I could have used a scroll. Maybe we didn't need it, actually. Okay, he's getting wrecked. Not great. Yeah, so they didn't actually manage to kill Percival. It does not help that this sucker has 12 spikes, and that hurts. But we win, so it wasn't a problem. Yeah, we definitely need to buff these two guys, or replace them. So what do we got? Bonus attack power. Start of the chapter, gain money. Each unit's first execution triggers 3 times instead of 1. Ooh. I think... Do I go for Giant's Fang? Do I go for Stone Shield? I'm actually going to grab the Stone Shield. I would have liked some of those trinkets, but none of them really appealed. Okay, well, we want to visit as many shops as we possibly can. Kind of feels like going along the top is the way to go. Because that's like 3 shops. So we get a peddling alchemist. So, tough part is... like, it'd be nice to boost Amadeus, but it just gives them health and does double their effect. Boost Kirk? I think so. Oh, it changes their visuals a little bit. I didn't notice that. Berserk. Fully heal. Well, I like Mordred. Grab him. And let's swap out Nikolai. Yeah, some more just random bonus units would be lovely too. Blight Curse loses if any ally dies? No, we're not going to be able to pull that off. Especially this mess. Okay. So the question is... give him the shield. I'll give him that. Give him the healing. Yeah, who do I want to throw in? That guy? Ambroise is nice. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, so he's actually doing a really good job of clearing things out. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just a little on the weak side. As much as going for the shops is good, maybe I should have been going for as many recruitment banners as I can get. Because we might just run out. Doesn't look like there are many. Well... Yeah, so I think the problem with this strategy is Percival is quickly becoming, not amazing. Not terrible, just not as good as I'd like him to be. Let's see. Oh, the birch buckler is worthless on him. I just realized. Go for something like that? Yeah, I don't know if Magic Band-Aid is amazingly good either. A lot of stuff that is like, could be good, could be kind of worthless. Okay, handled this one pretty well. He's almost dead, but he's not. Ah, there he goes. Yeah, we're doing mostly fine. It's just the issue is the elixir of life drain is painful. And there's only so much I can do about that. Okay, healthy rose, honey lollipop. Let's see. Sappy staff. Let's grab a vine lyre. Okay, and this is going to be tricky. When hit, inflict poison to enemies around him. He doesn't do much damage, though. Okay, something like that. Swap that out, just because. Not going to be able to get anything else in. Or do we want to swap them? There we go. We want... Because how much HP did these guys have? Oh. So that's part of the problem. This guy's getting a boatload of spikes. Yeah, and Percival just does not have the health for it. Yeah, so I think it's going to be Kirk. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Heal Band-Aid? I don't know. Oh, right. I was going to use a scroll. Well, they might not get past Kirk. The problem is Kirk doesn't need the damage. Well, we won. Yeah, so this guy is boosting their damage a lot, in a good way. Let's see. I might want to go for that. Oh, that hurts though. Okay, and then I think we want to stay top because that's going to give us another merchant, which I thought was supposed to give us 30 coins. Maybe it did? Guess I'll go for that. We really need that anvil. Harmony. Oh. Ludwig is awesome. Are they ranged? No. So, adjacent units are affected by the listed effects, sets the base attack speed of units to 1.4. Minos is just big beefy. And then every time this guy kills something, his damage goes up, which is really good. Here's the question. Yeah, Kirk's attack speed is atrocious. Most of my guys actually have terrible attack speed. I think I'm actually going to grab Ludwig. And, sorry Gustav, I wanted to go for a tempo build, but it was just not in the cards today. I guess I could get rid of Hercules? I'll get rid of Amadeus. Okay. Let's do a regular fight and get another Pride Crest. Let's see. Yeah, because we didn't have the heals. Yeah, do I want to do tempo? I suppose so. Alternatively, there we go. I think that consists most of our combo. Yeah, so the extra attack speed means Kirk actually is not really much of a fighter, but can. And because he's attacking really quickly. Okay, now we're starting to get a combo going. Okay, so what do we get? Pride Crest. Right. So we want to go up here. I'd like to go to the merchant, but no. Because we need to figure out if Castanauts can be fused. It looks like you can. Can't forge that. What? I mean, at least we have a bazillion things that we can kind of fuse here to get cool bonuses for. Some of which are going to dramatically improve everything. Do I have anything else that I can upgrade? No. Yeah, there's the Toffee Bulwark, which actually is good. I think I'll just leave as is. Or can we actually... Okay, we can figure this out here. Yeah, tempo every 3 attacks instead of 4. The main thing is... I'm gonna see if I can have Gustav. Oh. Only problem... Yeah. So Echo Bell is only good if you actually have a character that works with it. Okay. Let's make Mordred attack extremely quickly. Let's see, Kirk. Well, let's give Percival the crazy shield. Give both of those. Hurts his health a little bit, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, so I think the one problem is Ludwig doesn't benefit from much. We don't have any good combos to get them stronger. Globe-bearing tree. Oh, it's a tree hopper. Tree hoppers are funky bugs. Shell really likes them. They always have like weird stuff growing off their backs for questionable reasons. Yeah. Strange helmet-like spheres on their backs that serve no clear purpose. Scientists believe they evolved purely for display or to confuse predators. Yeah, so that's not his head up there. His head's down here. Oh, he's fun. Let's see. If I had any way of, like, generating more attacks, we'd be in a good spot. Well, the one other option we do have is we could burn the birch buckler. No, that'd be foolish. Now I get another birch buckler. And what I need is something, anything that allows me to scale just a smidge of damage on a character. We had that with Amadeus, but... Wait. At the start of combat, your lowest unit gains plus 0.3. How's that even factor? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go for the Peddling Alchemist. We're going to make Gustav just slightly better. Because also everything else would pose like a major existential risk. And also Gustav is pretty good, actually. Let's go for the Blight Nest. I don't have much. Okay, put them there. That should be good. So I'm actually going to use these. Scrolls reduce enemy attack speed for one fight, but we only have a handful of fights left. So I should use them to nerf them as hard as I possibly can. Okay, so we got the Castanuts. Things are looking kind of good. He's going to get spiked to heck, I believe. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of HP. Per unit surrounding. But we kind of want that, because we want Percival to get the big spike start. Damn. Well, now he's going down. But like, Gustav's attack speed is popping off. Just in time too, because things hurt. Okay. Reinforced party? Yeah. Hector? Okay. So, I think at this point we're going to actually drop Percival. Well, we'll lose Hercules. Go here, heal up. And what is this? Oh, Crimson Puppet. Puppeteer. Oh, it's one of those mushrooms. Okay, range spawns copies of your team members as you place them. Shares this health and damage with them. Terrifying. So yeah, this is one of the red juice tooth mushrooms. I always thought these looked really cool, and I think they're extremely poisonous. Don't touch them. Oh no, it's a sweet sap that attracts insects. Huh. I would have expected that it was poisonous. Wonder what it tastes like. Probably not good. Okay. So he's got the overkill bonus. I think we'll give him the overkill axe. Kirk goes in front. Okay, so unfortunately this is a classic shadow clone fight. Okay. Well, you know what? Give him the shield. The other option is... No, Echo Bell on him is no good. I guess let's do Echo Bell on Ludwig. Not that it actually helps Ludwig that much, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, so he's going to get the bonuses. I was hoping the sugar cube would apply to literally everyone. Alas. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Or, no, I just needed to taunt correctly? There we go. Yeah, so by replacing them in the same spot, they taunt. Yeah, the only other question is, would I lose Stone Shield? Toffee Bulwark's not amazing here. Okay. Use the scroll? Oh, did we use 2 of them? I didn't know you could double them up. Okay, so we've severely hampered their attack speed. Which means that this might actually just be a cakewalk. Yeah, that was actually extremely easy. It looked dicey there. Managing the Elixir of Life is rough. I almost kind of wish it wasn't one of those that it would deplete as you lose the units, because it really does hamper you if you're going for a strategy where your characters are exploding. Oh, tempo +1 damage. That was the thing I was looking for. And then overkill, +2 damage. Start of combat, units with 3+ adjacent allies get an extra attack speed. Highest damage ally without overkill gains overkill. Yeah, some of these seem really good. Harmony, set the base damage of units to 10. Tempo attacks all enemies. Yeah, that seems like it would be really handy. Blight level 1, and let's go. So, I maybe could do a harder difficulty, but I think I would get wrecked. We will see. Oh, and yeah, we still have things to... It's doing the Slay the Spire thing, where you're actually leveling up the different clans, and in doing so, unlocking new abilities for them. Oh, that's really fun, and we got 5 different primary clans to play around with. Vespada, Sweet Symphony, Silent Cabal? Sorry, I want to read that as Crab Apple, but it seems like it's maybe a little bit more... Well, I don't know. I was going to say ant, but it's not. Yeah, a little bit more poison and assassin-y stuff, which makes sense. Ooh, diversion. Allies have tempo. Gain ambush. Huh. So actually, these are randomized. I thought these were set. But no, you can just randomly pick. Or maybe not. Because I think these were the same last time as well. I still really like Gustav. I really want to do a full tempo build where everybody has a cool tempo perk. Especially with that tempo bonus damage thing, because if you could combine that with the one that reduces your damage to give it to everybody else, oh, you could pop off in such a nutty way. And one that I honestly am looking forward to trying out at some point. So for now, I might as well mention that Hive Blight is out in early access today, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's a genuinely good auto-battler, one of the best I think I've played in quite a long time, and I still haven't even seen 2 of the factions, and I'm curious to play around with them. This is probably going to be one of those games that I personally load up here and there as it gets updates, just to try out different builds, see how far I can go, see if I can come up with something truly busted, and then see what's been added, because I really like auto-battlers. I don't like bugs, but these don't bug me that much. Anyway, I guess with all of that said, I do want to say a very quick thank you to Optiz Onion for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun. And, of course, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.